and it wouldn't explain all my other symptoms. I was miserable last night, cramping. So, I got to go and have another test run at nuclear medicine. I got to have some dye test. It's quite painful. I don't want to go do it, but I will. Hey. Then I had to come up with $2,000. Well, 2,200 and some odd dollars by the first part of May to pay for the procedure that he's wanting to do because my insurance don't cover it. I looked into the medication that he's wanting me to go on, and I think that I can get one of those RX card things. Yeah. So I'm going to have to pour a miracle out of my ass. I don't even draw that much. Like, I ain't allowed to have that much, so I don't know. So, we'll see. It's to do with the change of life for premenopause or anything like that. He said it could be that my estrogen or my progesterone's too low or too high because I haven't been checked in over a year. So probably going to recheck that. He wants me to, because I haven't had a cycle in over a month, he's wanting me to go on medication for 5 days, hormone medication. To try to get everything evened out. He said, have you ever been on it before? I said, I have a long time ago. I remember throwing up. And I looked at the side effects. Dizziness, hot flashes, and nausea. That sounds wonderful, don't it? Well, I already have all that shit. Kudos. Because I had to have a period. It's fun being me. I had to have a period, y'all. I had to get that thing jump started. I said, I'm that 1% of people that everything happens to. And I feel so lucky. Hey. So now I got to figure out how to pull $2,000 out of my butthole. I guess I'll be getting on here every morning, noon, and night and singing for dollars. You got any spy chains? And everything that I get out of here from now, well, I've only got like a week or so to get it up. So, spy chains. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do. Shit, it'd take a miracle. Maybe I can sell some blood, plasma. You can't get in this chair. I will get a couch one day. I swear I'll get a couch and we can all pile up in the couch. I'll get a big ass sectional. So, I got to pay it in 2 parts. I think it's like $1,900. Quit! You're going to unplug my stuff. Now stop. Y'all always trying to fight. They're beating butts today. So $1,900 and then $400. So about $2,300 altogether. It would have paid for it if I would have gone and done it last year. It was all set up for me to do this last year. And I put it off because of my grandma dying. And now my insurance won't pay for it. And they sent me a letter saying your insurance no longer covers this procedure that you need to have done. So, what I need to do, pray for a miracle to come, place money fairy, come and place $100 bills up underneath my pillow tonight. Just sprinkle. Hey, does anybody know where I can find seeds for a money tree? It is time that I planted one. And I'm pretty sure I've tracked mud all over my damn house. Because I got it all caked up on the bottom of my feet, by the way. Now I'm sitting here. I'm just trying to be in a good mood. Will you quit? Enough. You're being. I need to sing for my supper. Get me a record deal. Just kidding. Oh. I'm hurting so bad, cramping. Damn! Are you alright? Quit! Quit! Why are y'all sneezing? Is it the candle? You sniffed somebody's butt and it didn't smell good? I don't remember. It's some kind of big ass name, but... And I'm no good at abbreviations. I'm going to have to look at the email again. But anyway. Don't matter. Probably can't afford to do it no way. Don't really matter, does it? It's for my lady parts. My uterus. Try to hopefully fix everything in there. I'm hurting, cramping so bad. I feel like I'm just about to start my cycle. And I ain't supposed to start it till next week. So, let's recap. Did my doctor appointment. He told me that my labs look decent, that we can move forward with the treatment plan that he wanted to do last year when my insurance would cover everything. He said it's expensive. He said that you would have to pay out of pocket for it, and a lot of people can't do it. And so, gonna start me on some hormone medicine. He said I just take it for about 3 or 5 days to get my cycle back. So we can go and do some more tests and more procedures and all that shit. And I can't remember the names of them. They got such weird ass names for the vagina bull crap that they had to do to me. More tests, more ultrasounds, nuclear medicine, contrast dye. And I can't remember them. I might have to have a flush, he said. I might have materials or a uterus infection, and they may have to do a flush of my uterus. That sounds fun. Don't it? Don't that just sound fun, to run a little catheter up in there and flush my uterus out? in through my cervix. Don't that sound fun to do? That sounds so fun to me. I'm so thrilled about it. Don't I look thrilled? I have 4. I have boys and girls. Oh my God. Y'all. I'm cramping so bad. So very bad. I feel like I'm going to throw up. That's why I think I've got an infection. My first baby was a C-section in 2010, 15 years ago. I had the rest of them vaginally, and I've been through hell and back. No, I don't have yeast. Mine stats for yeast, honey, not for infections that need antibiotics and shit. Had to have 10 surgeries. That last one was a hysterectomy. It's not a surgery. It's some kind of in-office procedure thing that they're wanting to do, and I can't pronounce it. So don't ask me. If I had yeast, that would help, but I don't have yeast. He thinks I've got some kind of infection that's causing it, but it don't make no sense because an infection wouldn't cause all the other symptoms. It sure wouldn't cause me to have a faint positive on HCG test, which is a home pregnancy test. No, it's not an ablation. It's some kind of son of a bitch that hurts. Sorry. Who's farting? Stop farting in here. It stinks. They don't know if I got one or not. So I go next Wednesday. I'm going to have a vaginal ultrasound. I love those. I love everything shoved up my... He thinks it's an infection. He's got to make sure. I love all these things that they're going to shove up my... I'm just going to blooper it. Beep, beep. I thought I could go in there and just get the wand of wonders, but no, they're going to have to shove a freaking speculum back in there and open her up. Fish around for something like they're playing down. Go fish. Sometimes I just wish I was Polly Pocket shut up in a damn seashell somewhere. I've had 13 colposcopies. 13 of them. They said I would have cervical cancer. It's some kind of like, it's not a flush, but it's similar to that. It's what he said that I needed. Like, so I've been having problems ever since I lost my son. I lost my pregnancy. My last one was not a girl, by the way. My last one was a little boy, and I lost him halfway through my pregnancy. And it's similar to that. But it's not the same thing. It's not a DNC. It's similar. But insurance won't pay for it. Because I don't even know if insurance pays for DNCs, Medicaid. Medicaid's weird about that shit. Anything I have done it's other than the yearly examination is like I had to put in paperwork to get it approved, and they can deny it. Maybe. But do y'all think this is infected? This is where the tick bit me. And then I got one right there. Does that look infected to y'all? It's awful itchy. Well, I don't know. I never had to have a DNC, so I couldn't tell you if they paid for it or not. Mine, when I lost my son, I had to be induced. Yeah, well, I'm probably going to be on antibiotics, and I'm going to be getting on here sick as a dog. Thank you to that lady that sent me some crackers. And thanks to TikTok gifts, I was able to cash out this morning. And the generous donations of somebody else in my cash out. I've never had a membrane sweep. I do not want to experience that. That sounds absolutely dreadful. I get babies out the same way they come in. We do the tapping ketchup bottle thing. You just beat on the end of it till it falls out. A membrane sweep is when a doctor takes his fingers up inside your cervix and sweeps around in there to loosen up and dislodge your membrane in your cervix, where your water will break or it'll cause your cervix to dilate and you go into labor. It might be tubal flush. So I don't remember. I had to read the notes. I forgot my own name. You have to give your name and date of birth when you sign in. I was like, just a minute. I know what they are. I've never had one because I never made it after 34 weeks. I never made it. Oh, yes. We do. But anyway, I probably won't be able to do it. What money I've got saved up's got to pay for my car whenever they decide to bring it back. And I ain't got no prospects, and I'm pregnant. None of my dogs are pregnant now because people are starting shit about them. And I'd just rather not even have no puppies than to lose my babies that I care so much about. So we go through so much gynecological stuff is like medieval torture. He also wanted me to start low-dose aspirin because of my blood volume being up, and he said it could help me keep my blood pressure down. I'm hoping I get it Friday. I was so confused about that letter. If I was going to keep it 2 months or a month or 3 months or whatever. So I'm hoping that I get it, because I've been having to tap into my saved up money for my lights and stuff, and it's getting low. I'm getting down to where I've just got enough to pay for the car. I wanted to do some shit in here to the house, but anyway, I'll get it done. I would love to take out my anger and frustration on this drywall in here with a sledgehammer. I'll just print out some pictures of folks that have done evil shit to me. And it'll be like my own little personal rage room in here. Just make sure I turn off the electricity in case I hit electrical wire in here. That would really suck. For me. She came in like a wrecking ball. That'd be a perfect song to play, by the way. Can't wait. Disclaimer, it doesn't matter how many pets I have. They're all well taken care of. I gave 6 baths this morning because they decided they wanted to go outside and play in the mud. But big dogs had to have baths too. That was fun. They all hated it, and I ended up to get me a bath too. I was kind of scared that I was going to get my damn phone wet. It's supposed to start raining again about 2 or 3 o'clock. It's so sappy and wet out there. I had to get out there with my little rake and kind of smooth it out in front of my door. It's just like a slick pit. Quit! Why are you sitting there staring me dead in the eyes? What did I ever do to you? Well, I did. I ate me a Caesar chicken wrap, and I eat the rest of my chicken barbecue wrap. I got plenty to eat that I don't have to cook. It's awesome. I got me some Mountain Dews from Walmart. Alabama has not implemented the no sugar shit yet, so I was able to pay for it with my food stamps. So I got me 4 boxes of Mountain Dews. By the way, my A1C is 5.4. I'm not diabetic. But I'm scared because every time I try to take stuff like aspirin, I have some kind of weird ass reaction to it, and my whole body cramps up until it wears off, and I'm scared to death of that shit. And then it's gonna make my blood thin. And when these dogs do some kind of dumb karate like shit, I'm gonna be bleeding like a stuck hog. My analogy of things. That's what I'm worried about. But I did order me some aspirin. He said a multivitamin might help perk me up too. He said, you look like you're in a really good mood. I really like your red hair. I said, well, thank you. I said, I did it myself and I screwed it all up, but it's all right. He said, well, it ain't supposed to be perfect. And it's supposed to have patches in it. So I eat cookies right before they drew it. It's not a fasting lab. So is 5.8 bad? I mean it's usually like 5.4 when I eat. And my body does we don't co-host here, sorry. I can't do it. Yeah. It's 5.8, and that was with me eating vanilla wafers right before they done it. Yeah, my sugar. My A1C was 5.8. Also, I'd probably drunk a Mountain Dew or two. A Mountain Dew, it doesn't matter if it's diet. You don't need to be drinking it. They make Mountain Dew. Let me read you the ingredients off of it. Carbonated water, high fruit corn syrup. That shit's bad for you. Concentrated orange juice. What do you drink when your sugar's low, when you're a diabetic? Orange juice. It's recommended to bring the sugar up. Is it not? And the diet canned, that I can't drink that shit. I'm sorry, I can't drink that shit. The diet kind don't have high fruit corn syrup in it. It has Splenda-like stuff in it that causes 14 different kinds of cancer. And then it has orange juice, concentrated orange juice. Sulfuric acid, natural flavorings, sodium benzoes, preservatives, fresheners, caffeine. I can't read the rest of that shit. It's poison in a can. Tastes good. Yes, I don't like the red one. I like the orange one with the food dyes in it. Not red dye 40, orange dye 40. I've been told that I'll try to pronounce this. The preservatives and freshness, whatever, in this shit. Ow, my boob hurts. I've been told that it's similar to embalming fluid, so that's why I look so freaking young, y'all. I've been drinking Mountain Dews for the last 2 years. I'm preserved from the inside out. I'm never gonna age. I'm gonna look like I've took Botox. I'm gonna live forever. Death becomes me. Ahem. I wish whoever's touching my ass would stop it. It feels weird. I'm fine. Things I never thought I'd say to my dog. My butt cheek is not for you to sniff and rub against. Leave me be. I'm trying to sit here. The wonders about having a lawn chair for your chair in your house, because you're hell-bent that you're not going to have any furniture. It's very thin on the bottom, and your dog thinks that it's supposed to act like a pussycat and rub its head and shit on the bottom of the chair, or sniff at the bottom of the chair. And you can feel something just tickle your butt cheeks. It's the weirdest sensation. Feels like a nail just going down it. Ooh! Sends shivers over me. Weird. I don't like it. Stop it. Stop the farting. It stinks. Why are you farting in here? They're farting. I'm ready to move out. Smells like butt crack. My dogs can clear a room. Will you quit? You're so weird. Stop it. Jesus. Why can't y'all just be calm instead of like little piranhas or jaws? Doo-doo, 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 and then all of a sudden y'all just leap out of the damn water. I'll tell you what I done the other night. Y'all all the time wanting a damn funny story. Well, I was in here, and I decided that my 2 dogs that destroy everything and eat paper and stuff, that I was going to bed them for the night in their carriers with their beds in it. So I go and put them away, and I get my bed down and start making my bed back up, and I trip and fall and knock this damn chair over. It's one like it folds up. It's like a compact chair that you can take around to ball games. I trip and fall into this damn thing and fold it up and flip it on top of the bed. And it has my Mountain Dew, just like this. And that thing goes flying out of the damn cup holder and just sprays all over the bed. And I'm just standing there. It's 11:30 at night, and I want to go my freaking sleepy ass to bed. And I just stand there looking at it. And then thinking to myself, why me? Why me? I don't have another sheet clean. Now what am I going to do? I sure don't want to have to sit in here and wait 30 minutes for this damn thing to dry. I mean wash, and then an hour for it to dry. And then make my bed all over again. And I just got the bed made, by the way. I just put the pretty sheet on it. Got it all fixed up. Put my pillow up there. Had my bed spread. Everything. All made up. So nice. And I trip and fall into this chair and flip it upside down on my bed. Why did I do that? And right before then, that little inner voice that tells you to do things that you never listen to is like, girl, you need to get that can and you need to go put it on that counter over there so you don't spill it. I was like, I ain't gonna spill it. I ain't gonna spill that shit. I'm just gonna move it out of the way. Just gonna move the chair right out of the way. Yep. Also, I stepped in a mop bucket in here in the hallway and stumbled. And stumbled into the wall. I don't know. I was probably funny looking. I probably looked like I was mixed between a damn ostrich and some kind of big skinny leg chicken. I got one for you. Let's go back in time to 1997. You thought I was going to say 79. I wasn't. I caught myself and my dyslexic ass before I done that because I didn't even exist in 1979. Let's go all the way back to 1997. It was summertime. I'm at my pawpaw's and I'm starting to get a little bit older, starting to notice things, and my Uncle Gerald is up there, and I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm this little shy girl. Everything hurts my damn feelings. I'm just soft back then. Not now, I don't give a shit. But I was then. So, I asked my aunt if she would teach me how to rock my hips when I walk. I'm 7. Rock my hips when I walk because I think it makes you look beautiful and people pay attention to you for some reason. I don't know, my crazy ass thinking. Well, anyway, she does. And then I try to imitate it. I think it went like this. Anyway, can't really show much on here because there's too many H'ers out here. But, I was really getting it. My hips was moving back and forth like that. I was holding on to the side like this. That's strutting it. My uncle looked at my aunt. He said, "What the hell's wrong with her? Why in the hell is she walking like that?" And it embarrassed me. She said she wanted to learn how to shake her hips when she walked. He said, "Well, tell her to stop doing that. She looks like she's got some kind of genetic disorder." And it hurt my feelings. It made me cry. And he said, "Well, damn it, I can't say nothing. I'm start squalling." Yeah, I do. It hurt my feelings. I was trying to strut it like a runway model. Ain't my fault I look like some kind of dying ostrich. My hips going back and forth. If y'all ain't dry, you ain't coming out here now. I ain't washing your asses again. You ready? Come. You two ass wipes can stay in the house. Well, my uncle died a year later. I'm just going to let the long-haired dogs out because I don't feel like leashing them other two. Go. 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 And I ain't letting the married couple out because, oh, shit, about fell off the damn steps. Y'all see that? Shit far and same matches. Now, y'all got to move so I can get off the steps. Do you need some help, old woman? Be careful. Hold on. There you go. Else I can't see. I had to help her. I almost fell over on top of my head in this mud. Probably got dog urine in it. That would have been fun. So, I'd have got off of here. I'd have been gagging. I'd had to get off. Go in the house and strip down. Lord, I'll tell y'all, this is kind of gross. Warning. Before if you queasy, just leave. I'll not go into detail. But, somehow, I got poop on me. And I don't know how I got poop on me. Come on out to this way, honey. But I did. And I had it smeared up my arm. And when I moved, I just smeared it all the way up my back of my hoodie and everything. And I was like, oh my God. I don't know where it come from. Come on, Elsa. Come on. But I had a situation. I just stripped everything off and got in the shower. Screw that shit. It was shit. I feel like that little boy that took his britches off and was wiping at his leg, and his grandma kept on asking him what that is. And he looked her dead in the eyes and he said, "It's shit." So when you're having a bad day, just imagine that I have a worse one. Elsa, come on! Oh, well, hell, you're right there. Hollering at dang dogs right there beside me. I had a shitty situation. Also, when I cleaned out the litter boxes, somehow I grabbed a cat turd. And I was just done. I want you to know, at that point, I was ready to give them damn things away. I was like, why does this keep happening to me? I think somebody stole my lucky rabbit's foot. It's supposed to start raining about 2 o'clock. Something about my dogs are howling. I don't know why. You hear 'em? That's Anna. And the 3 that I left in the house. Because I didn't have to deal with them. So now they're singing the songs of their people because I've left them alone and they can't be left alone. What is wrong with them? They won't be up my ass. And I left them inside for just 5 minutes. And now they're having some kind of spaz attack. Don't you dare get in that mud. Quit. I I just gave you a bath, young lady, and you're getting dirt all over your ass. Stop digging in that mud. Jesus. I just mopped the floors and everything now. She's like, I don't give a shit. I'm going to go right back over here and start digging in it again. She don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Oh, woman, you're looking a lot better. My dog that's passing away, not. She looks so much better. You look pretty good for a 90-year-old in dog years dog. You look damn good, honey. What's your secret? When I'm 90, I want to look as good as you. I might be a lot of things. I might have been called a lot of names in my life, probably every single one of them in the damn book from time to time. But I want to tell you something. My dogs are outliving their breed life expectancy. So I'm a pretty good damn furry dog mom, I believe. Elsa's adjusting. She just lost her eyesight. Yeah, she's been to the vet many times about it. She's as old as hell. That's what happens when you get old as hell. Your sight and your damn hearing goes, and your ass is going to have the same shit when your ass gets old. You ain't going to be able to hear nothing. It's what you're going to be. Huh? What did you say? And you're going to be getting your glasses and go, what did that say? Well, shit. Do you say my Raiders? And they're going to be right here. Because you can't remember nothing either. Just remember that. It's called aging. We're all going to do it. My belly itches. Probably Skeeter. There's a Skeeter on my Peter. Wipe it off. There's a Skeeter on my Peter. Wipe it off. There's a dozen on my cousin. I can hear them bastards buzzing. There's a Skeeter on my Peter. Wipe it off. Come on. Wee-wees. Wee-wee. Keep, 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 keep. Freaking dogs are looking at me like I'm crazy. Keep, 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 keep. Y'all not think I'm a bird? Beep, beep, beep. Y'all get mud all over me. It's like being in a mud pit. Hey, where'd you come from? Come on out, Serena. Out, Serena Warren. Come on, let's go back in the house. Got it. Come on. Woo, 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 woo. Come on. It's a thundering. It's going to get us. What? Making my dogs bark. Never thought it'd be so fun. Come on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I think I'm going to give the rest of my littles here. Come on, babies. Why y'all wait till we're about to go in? You got a skeeter on you, and I killed it. So now I'm going to get it off. They're on heartworm prevention. In the South, it's a must. Come on, babies. Go in. Be free. Come on, old woman. It smells so good in here. What are y'all doing? Every time I say that, I want to say screwing. There's something not right with me. What are y'all doing, screwing? State of mind or state in general, like that I live in. Hungry, Alabama. Shake it up, baby. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Gotta go get a apparatus. Oral apparatus. Shake it up, baby. Do the twist. Twist and shout. Oh, I should read y'all a book. Corduroy. We should just have a book reading. The little corduroy bear. I love that. I've never read it, I don't think. I know of it, but I don't believe I've ever read it. I'm trying to keep this out of the camera because I don't want to get in trouble on here. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Twist and... I'm pretty sure I've gave. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm giving all my babies their heartworm prevention. One more. I remember that book from many years ago. Yes. I got one more to chase down. I don't like it. It don't taste good. There. It's here. So this is what I give my dogs. I order it. I need to order some more. I ordered this. This is their heartworm prevention. It's liquid. I think I paid like $24 for this. And it's lasted over a year, and I still got that much left. I do it every month. and they've all tested negative. It does not taste good, but it's doable. It's doable. Just give them the little ones a half a cc or a fifth, 0.5 cc's for the little ones, and then the big ones get a half. But let me tell you something. If you've got border collies, you can't use this. If you got shepherd breeds, it can cause neurological problems. So just remember that you can't use certain kinds of heartburn prevention with certain kinds of. I wish. I've been a lot of things in my life. I've had to be a makeshift nurse. I've been instructed by the vet. I've had dogs that's been terminal. I had a little dog. He was born in 2021. I wish I could be a vet. So he had a birth defect that affected his liver, and it's called a liver shunt. So I gave him treatment and special food, and he lived to be a year old. Then he went into convulsions and couldn't pull out of them from his liver, and I had to have him humanely euthanized. He was suffering, and it was very, very difficult for me. His name was Chance. And I cried my eyes out because he was my baby, and I'd spent so much money on him at the vet and specialists and stuff, and he just wasn't really a candidate for the surgery. They said he wouldn't survive it. I wanted to do it, but they said he wouldn't make it. So, I love my dogs. No, I don't still have Chance. Chance has been gone a long time, so don't be trying to make up shit about me, about my animals, because your butt hurt. I took him to the vet, and they put him out of it. It was what was best. And it broke my heart, just like it would any of my babies. Dogs are given an out that people are not. People have to suffer through it because we ain't allowed the same outs that dogs and other creatures have. People hate to see animals suffer if you got a damn heart. Quit! And they would rather end it than to see it. And Elsa is doing so wonderfully. And I love her so much. And I love all these dogs so much. And they're playing with these little toys in here, these little squeaky toys, and just living their best life. I had this dog when I was a kid named Teddy Bear. and I couldn't keep him in the pen. And he got out and got hit, and he had internal bleeding, and I had to have him euthanized. Couldn't save him. I don't know what kind of dog he was. But it was very hard on me. I blame myself for that because I couldn't keep him up. And a lot of people in my family too, and I wasn't very old, told me it was my fault that if I'd have put him up that he wouldn't have got killed. And that's how I've become this person that everything that bad happens in my life is my fault. And I'm so hard on myself is because I've been taught that everything's my fault. And while my dog Chance had to be euthanized and he was suffering like he was, and it broke my heart. That was stupid. I hate these puzzles. Hold on a minute. I gotta do a damn puzzle. While he was suffering and all that, and I had to have him put to sleep, and it broke my heart. I got back in the truck with the person that took me, and he said, I can't understand why you would let a dog live like that knowing that it wouldn't live long. Why you didn't put it to sleep way before this. That's all your fault. Why would you want something like that? That's just cruel. And you're the cause of that dog being like that. While I'm crying my eyes out, this person's saying this to me. And because he was mad, the dog was making racket. And he didn't like to hear it. So fast forward, this person had to euthanize his dogs because he didn't give them heartworm prevention, and they was in heart failure from heartworms. Totally preventable. His dog ended up having a massive stroke because of its heart being so engorged and everything. I thought it was best to give that dog whatever time it had on this earth and let him be happy and be a dog and love him. And then when it got where it was suffering, put it out of its misery. And that's what I did. Now they have hospice care for dogs like that. They didn't have that, or I didn't know they had that. A hospice dog nurse will come out to your house and do hospice care with your animal. And then euthanize it when it needs to be. My dogs, most of them are really, really old or have lived past their life expectancy due to their breed, and it doesn't mean that that's all the life they have. So what does that mean? They're living on borrowed time. And one night, they're just going to go to sleep probably, and I'll wake up and find them the next morning. Or they're going to get cancer, because most dogs get cancer later on in life when their immune system is weaker. They're going to get some kind of other disease, and you're going to have to make that decision that you don't want to have to make, because that's just life. Some people don't even get their dog more than 5 years. They get some kind of condition and they end up losing them. So you're not promised 20 years. You're not promised 19 years with your pet. So animals don't live as long as people. That's what you need to Cherish every second that you have one of them. I have never had a dog over 10 years. Never. Something always ends up getting it. Whether it has some kind of freak accident or disease. I've never had one to live over 10 years until Elsa. She's 15. And my wiener dog. I can't forget the wiener dog. So, they're the only two. And they was already older dogs when I got them. They was already 5, 6 years old whenever I got them. So I've only ever had them. I've only had them for 10 years, ever. Can you talk right? My Dalmatian will be 11. His birthday in December. 11. Not my mixed breed Dalmatian. He's full-blooded. He's a full-blooded Dalmatian. He'll be 11. And he's still sprightly. Whew. I think this Halloween I'm probably going to put a saddle on him and just use him as a little pony. I have too. My dogs mean so much to me. They're like my kids, and I've been having nightmares ever since that man come out here. That they're just going to come in here and just rip them out of my arms and say, well, you can't have them no more. We've decided we're just going to take them away from you because we can. And I've been having nightmares about it. And waking up in cold sweat. Been so just stressed out. Sitting in here with them and stuff. Knowing that I'm doing the absolute best. And nobody else could do any better than I'm doing. And I'm not perfect. Don't get me wrong, I'm not. And I'm not rich either. The county, the city, because somebody's got their damn feelings hurt or they're just mad. I pissed somebody off and they've decided that they're just going to ruin my life or try to. Making up shit on me. I moved here to get away from people starting bullshit. Why does it matter? Why does everybody ask me that? Why? It don't matter if I've got 1 or 19 or 57. It still sucks. I could have 1. I could have 2. It would all be the freaking same. I could have 79. It'd still be the same. Me too. I mean, it doesn't matter. They're all taken care of. They're all healthy and happy. They wouldn't be adopted. I can tell you right now, if they come in here and took all of them tomorrow, none of them would be adopted because of their behavior. They'd all be, and because of the older ones and their medical conditions, they'd be humanely euthanized on intake. Every single one of them. It would be their death sentence. Most shelters, let me tell you something. Most shelters euthanize every intake from an owner. So when you go to a shelter and you dump your pet because it's inconvenient for you to take care of, or it's too fucking old, or whatever the reason why your sorry ass dumps your pet, because it's just not a good fit, most people. they euthanize that dog as soon as you leave it. They don't adopt them out. Most shelters have a policy. They only adopt out their strays. All owner surrenders are humanely euthanized during intake. That is a policy up here. Also, any dog that has any kind of aggression or behavioral problems, they just don't do well in a kennel setting, they're automatically put down, because there are plenty of other dogs that don't act like that, and they deserve the better chance. So, puppy mills are commercial dog breeding facilities that are not maintained very well. That is a puppy mill. Irresponsible dog breeders is what a lot of people buy them from, that are just wanting a profit, and they have poor genetics, and they buy them for people as presents, and then people don't want their dog or know what kind of responsibility they're getting into, or can't really afford to have a dog, so when something goes wrong, they dump them. And when dogs get too old and they can't play and get around and they get health problems, they think they're better off in the shelter than they are with them, because they can provide more for them. They can get all this medical treatment. And then they euthanize them. Seniors get euthanized automatically in most shelters, because nobody don't want them. Most of them have severe health. Yeah. Well, no, puppy mills are not Amish. Amish people don't give a damn about dogs. They don't give a damn. And they just breed. They're irresponsible breeders. They don't care about them. Animals are not, they're the same way about their horses. They just don't give a shit about animals. They're just a tool, or a way to make money, or something. I've been to the Amish community. They don't care anything about any of their animals. When they get where they don't make them a profit, or they do some kind of service for them, they get lame, or they just don't want them no more. They just go and dump them. Horses, they dump them at the auction that takes them to the meat processing. Puppy mills is a big lot, a commercial lot, or just a lot. And they got kennels, just packed full of dogs. And they breed them until them dogs pass away. Some of them are cleaner than others. They don't care about them. Them dogs have little tags on them with numbers on them. They have tattoos. They tattoo them with numbers on them. That is a puppy mill. So people get puppy mills and unethical, irresponsible dog breeders confused. And then we got this term that everybody uses about backyard breeding. Alright, everybody breeds in their damn backyard, including ethical breeders. Very few of us do insemination with our dogs. Very few of us. So we all breed in the backyard. They're just some people that care about their dogs, and they test them, and they care about their health and their well-being and the temperament of their puppies. And then there's some people that just want money, and they don't give a shit. They'll breed their dogs until they can't breed no more, and then get rid of them, because they don't matter. So that's what it is. And it doesn't add, the good breeders don't add to the population in the freaking shelters. What adds to the population in the shelters is the irresponsible breeders that don't have contracts with their dogs, that rehome them to people that don't understand what they're getting into, that won't take them back if it don't work out. That's what's adding to the shelter population, or people that goes out and gets free puppies from Walmart because somebody's had a oopsie litter, or some parking lot or an ad on Craigslist, and they go out and get these free dogs, and then they're too much for them, and so they just dump them, or they get their dog pregnant because they're too cheap to have it spayed, or they don't care enough about it and they dump it at the shelter. And 9 times out of 10, dogs that are too far along to do a spay and abort, they'll just euthanize them. And they will spay abort a dog up to their due date. And they don't feel bad about it. So don't think because you dump your about to be due pregnant dog at the shelter that it's going to be taken care of, because they're not going to take care of it. They're either going to euthanize it or spay abort because they don't have the resources to take care of them puppies. They're overextended from people dumping their pets. And mostly what's in the shelter is small mixed breeds. No, you don't. You don't have to pay $25 to dump them. It's totally free here to dump your dog at the shelter. Totally free. But if they've got any kind of behavioral issues, if there's something wrong with them medically or anything, they're not going to pay to treat them. They're just going to put them down because that's what they do. And I don't know how they put them down, but I'm sure it's not that humane. The last time I heard about it, they sedate them and they put them in a chamber. So, this is how it went. I need a procedure done. It's going to cost $2,300. I've got to figure out a way to pay for it around the first week of May. I do not know what it's called, but I need it done ASAP. Also, I had to have 2 other tests run. I think I've got a infection in my uterus. I got to go have some blood work done, testing Wednesday, and some other stuff down there. I'm cramping and hurting really bad in my uterus, and I hope it's nothing really bad. I can't afford to go in the hospital. I don't have nobody to take care of my dog, and I can't leave them here alone. I don't have nobody else, so whatever they're going to have to do, they're going to have to give it to me, put a shot in my ass, give me pills to take, and I'm going to have to come home because I refuse to go. They can give me an IV port, and I can bring it home with me, and I can video conference with them or something. I ain't going. Send a home health nurse out here or something, or sit outside and do it. I don't know. I ain't going. But it's not an option for me. If I had my facility done for my animals with automatic food and waterers like I'm planning on doing, then maybe. But it's not going to happen. So if it's bad, they'll just have to give me some pills and send me home. But I'm cramping really, really bad in my stomach. I feel like I'm going to throw up. About to get off of here, y'all. I just don't feel good. Yeah. I haven't had a period since March the 8th. but I've had spotting 3 different times. So, he thinks I might have an infection. I don't see how that even lines up. I'm cramping really bad today. I gotta go have some kind of procedure done. It's gonna cost $2,300. I've got to take baby aspirin and something else to prepare for it or something. I don't know. Prepare my body so I don't have high red cell count or something. I don't know. He explained it to me. And also I have kind of high blood pressure too. No, I don't need that. And now I have to have, they're going to run contrast dye up into my uterus and take some pictures to see what's going up in there too. I have insurance, but it does not pay for that. And then they're going to start me on hormone medicine for, he said, a week to get my period started back because I need my period. Dye. Do you dye your hair? No, honey, it's natural. I'm just redheaded. I'm like Lucille Ball. And I probably can't have it done because I can't afford it. I don't have the money. It's just not going to happen. But he sent me the instructions. They don't cover it. I've already got a letter from my doctor. They don't cover it. It's about to rain. But I'm going to get off of here. There was an old woman trying to call me, and I need to call her back. And then I got my appointment to have the Wonder Wand run up my hootie haw next week. If y'all would all chip in for the low price of $19.95. No. Oh, yeah. The low price of $19.95 for Bowflex. We could do it. The revolutionary Bowflex. Ouch. That hurt. I giggled. My butthole jiggled. You need some help. Ain't that true, honey? I've been needing help since 1932 and I still ain't found none. I don't need no dang help. I just hope I don't have an infection. I hope that ain't why I'm having the cramping and the pain, y'all. It scares me because that's my uterus. But it can do a lot of bad shit. Hello. Hello. A lot of bad shit. Make me septic. He said when it got real bad, I'd start running really high fever. And I could get septic. So let's pray that don't happen, because I almost, last time. 1932, how old was you? I mean, I can help you with your time. It's a joke. My family used to look at me and say, you need some damn help. I said, yeah, I've been looking since 1932 for it, but hell, I ain't found none yet. Hadn't you ever heard that joke before? I wonder about you, they'd say to me too. Or I wonder about me too sometimes. Well, we'll make a fundraiser and see what we can come up with gifts. And whatever else I can dig up. I don't know how much I've got to spare in here out of my fund. I might have 100 or 2 I can put with it. We'll see. How old are you? 34 for a few more weeks. What in the hell are you doing? That's one time. You do not put damn vinegar up in your hoo-ha when you've got a damn infection. Stop telling people to do that. I ain't trying to be mean, but don't tell people to do that. You make that 20 times worse. Don't do that. I ain't drinking that shit. Not me. Blech. My daughter's 36. I feel you. I drank water. I'm just drinking this right now. I need one. I need a little pick me up. I'm thinking about going over here and flopping my bed down and fixing it and just piling up like pups with my dogs and just take a damn nap, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Hello! Rhode Island Red. That's a chicken. I'll DM you, or DM me if you want to. And if y'all really want to help, there's a Cash App in my bio. I will never ever give out my address ever again because of the shit that's happened with City Hall. So, that ship is sailed. Whoever already has it will have it. I'll try to get a P.O. box sometime in the near future. I also have my Amazon wish list. I only have PayPal. Well, I have PayPal too. Well, it's not mine, but I use it. It's not my PayPal. Your Amazon wish list is in your bio along with my Cash App. But here's my Cash App. Why am I flipping my phone around? I don't know why I done that. I was trying to press the comments. Not show y'all my hand. Cash App. I do have PayPal and I also have Venmo, but I don't never use Venmo. But PayPal, I've got a friend from another country and he used to send me money. He's from Syria. And I was having a real hard time years ago. Like when I had to live off of a generator. And it cost us $75 a day to run it. Bye. I just put my Cash out. My medical procedure I have to have done that insurance don't cover. That's my Cash app. And I have a little savings account in my Cash app that I'm just going to put everything in. I got what you mean. Do you have to have it? I have to have it by I think he said that he wanted to do it around the 7th or 8th of May. So I've got like, what, a little bit over a week? 2 weeks? 2 weeks, something like that, to get it up by. So I had to go in here and count my mad money and see how much I can put in with it, because I got to have like nine hundo to pay for my car whenever they get done with it. Now I have to keep enough to go to the doctor Wednesday and pay for my license to be renewed. So we're supposed to be getting our checks, I thought, Friday. I don't know if you get yours early, but I thought we would. So I was like, yeah, I get to be rich for a day. Supposed to be getting them. I hope I get mine. I want mine. I need to. First thing I pay, always, power. Second thing I pay, water. Sometimes my water bill is not out yet whenever I get it, so I have to wait a few days. Third thing I pay, phone. Then we go down the list, internet, car insurance, all the bills get paid, and then I have to buy dog food and whatever else I need. Next Wednesday is the 30th. Yeah, I gotta go to the doctor next Wednesday. I have ultrasound, a vaginal ultrasound. They're not that bad. At least the gel's warm sometimes. I'm so sorry for y'all. I've seen so many videos of my followers on here, and I'm truly blessed that I don't have the afflictions that other people have. I have a car technically. It's not here. I don't know when it'll be here, but I do have a car technically. It's a bucket of rust. The only thing I think will fix the dang thing is to lift it up and drive a new car up underneath it, as my papa used to say. It's got so many damn problems. But I know I've got health issues, and I've been having a hard time since my biopsy. It was supposed to be an easy peasy procedure, and I wasn't really supposed to have all these complications like I do. I have cells that are progressing into being cancer on my cervix, and it wasn't there the last biopsy that I had. So I gotta have another one in a couple months. And I'm hoping that it just goes away and it don't progress. He said that he was hoping that would, he said that just needs to go away. And I said, yeah, I agree. So it's not a leak procedure because my insurance pays for that with a 6-month pre-authorization shit. But it's something to clean everything out in there. It's not a DNC. It's something else. They're gonna like clean it. He thinks that there's something in there that's causing all these symptoms inside my uterus. So they can't like open it up because I've got cervix, but they're gonna like clean it out. So I hope it works. It's gonna be so freaking painful. I hope it doesn't work. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for everything people go through. And whether it's a freak accident or your health is just failing. I have problems, like I said, but my problems pale in comparison to most folks. I'm not terminal. I can get up and walk around and do things, and even though I'm in pain, I can still do it. So I've had a surgery where they went in there and they cut the cancer tissue, pre-cancer tissue off of my cervix in 2017, and I was told it would never come back. That was my 4th or 5th biopsy. Flash forward to 2018 or 2019, I tested positive again. They didn't do the follow-up care. They didn't do the biopsy. I've had 5 or 6 biopsies since then. I've had one in 2000, 2002, 2020, 2020. I don't know why I said 2002. Anyway, 2021. No, 2022, 2023, 24, and then I just had one this year, 2025. So I'll probably have to have another one done in December. Howdy. I'm going to get off here and call this lady back. I'm probably going to... I don't need an ablation. What in the hell is ablation going to do for an infection? I have trouble walking. I'm not going to say I don't. My arthritis is arthritis, but I don't have to use a cane or anything yet. Y'all are wonderful people, and I hope everybody has a wonderful week, and it is what it is, y'all. No matter what happens, it is what it is. And I'll get back on here later. I'm cramping real bad, and I just want to get off here and kind of lay down for a little bit, see if I can get myself right. Wait for my drinks to come. Y'all have a good day. I have rheumatoid arthritis. It's in 100% of my body. My fingers, see how my fingers are? They're starting to get crooked. They swell around the knuckles. This one right here swells really bad. My thumb. They're stiff, feels like, just from sitting here holding the phone. Hey, I'm gonna jump off, y'all. Bye.